Welcome back to Gardening with Momo. Today we're going to be talking about raised garden beds. What's a raised garden bed? This basically means just soil that's above the ground. It can either be in a mound or it can be in one of these, which helps contain the soil. These ones are tin, but you can also get wooden ones. People can use hay bales. There's lots of different ways to do it. I like doing it this way because we didn't have to dig up our ground. Basically what we just did is underneath I laid some weed mat, then we put the raised garden beds on top. I got some soil from our local landscaper supplier and we just burrowed it in. I let it sit for about probably a week, 2 weeks before I went and got some seedlings. Then we planted them all in. I didn't add anything to the soil, but I watered every day. Now, I don't know if it was a little bit too early and cold to put the seedlings in, but they just weren't performing. So I decided to add a bit of blood and bone. I just basically added it around the plants in both of the beds. And then I watered every day with diluted worm tea. I did this for a while. And then within probably the third go, I started noticing a major difference with all the veggies. They started sprouting new leaves, they started growing, the lettuce started bushing out. So I'm going to continue to do this. We've also had really good weather in New South Wales. We've had lots of sun but a bit of rain, so that's also helped. So basically what we've got planting at the moment is some beetroot, some lettuce, I've got silver beet, I've got yellow capsicum, I've got a chilli, and I've got red capsicum. If you come with me in this garden bed, we've got some baby carrots, we've got some leek, I've got some garlic, and I've got some cucumbers at the back there. A handy tip to do is keep your tags, because no matter how good a memory you have, you will forget eventually what you've grown. I also noticed too the other night, after a fair bit of rain we had, I came out at night just with just with my torch, and I noticed our garden had slugs. Now, I don't use snail bait. We've got a dog, and although I used snail bait pet friendly last year, we had an incident with our dog. He's safe, he recovered, nothing bad happened, but I now refuse snail bait and basically any chemical in our garden. So what I'm going to be doing, and I will make a video on this, is I'll be getting a bowl or like a dish, and I'll be digging like a hole like so, and you put it down to meet ground level, and you put a bit of beer in, and the snails and slugs are attracted to the smell, like the sweetness, the soury and the yeasty in the beer, which makes it perfect for them. They'll sort of wander down, go in it, and they'll basically just get stuck and they won't be able to get out, and they drown. This is probably the safest and best way to use for no chemical, and if you've got pets. Yes, and there's the little man that got in trouble last year. I'll also give you an update on our potatoes. These were the ones that we chitted. We've earthed them up already once. They're growing fantastically. I've got some more cucumbers. I've got them growing there just in case these ones were eaten by slugs. These were just spares. I got more garlic because we love garlic in our family. And these are the non-chitted potatoes, which have been earthed up so many times. Now basically we're just going to wait for the leaves to start dying down. Once this happens, it means it's close to you harvesting your potatoes. You can, I don't know if there's any potatoes in there. I don't really want to dig through at the moment. But you can look to see if there is potatoes in there. I still think it's fairly early, so even if we did find them, they'd be small. I watered these with worm tea as well. That's probably about it. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, ask a question, and don't forget to like and subscribe, share a video. See you next time. Happy gardening.